Hey, Dr. Deb Schreiben here. What's healthy? We are. I want to talk about your gut and insomnia. There are so many people out there that cannot sleep. Look around. Look at those dark bags under people's eyes. Look at them yawning away. And you wonder, are you not getting enough sleep? Are you not going to sleep early enough? And the story that I hear over and over and over is, hey, Dr. Deb, I get into bed, I can't fall asleep. I wake up 3 times, 4 times, 5 times every single night. I wake up in the morning not feeling rested. Either my energy is just crap all day, it's just really low all day, or I get onto this roller coaster of highs and lows, or sometimes I go up and then I crash, and then it's time for bed and I can't shut down my brain. And so you know what? This is really about dysbiosis in our gut and inflammation in our body. And I know it's really hard to understand that. And it's actually really hard to explain it in a way that people get it. But I think it's really important to talk about this because insomnia is huge. It is spread out across this world, not just here in the United States. It is everywhere. And some of it is the processing of the foods here in our country, making it worse here. It's the pesticides, it's the herbicides, it's the insecticides, and it's all getting into our gut. And then when it's time to go to sleep at night, our bodies are freaking out because they don't know what to do with all of these chemicals. And so I think it's really important because the inflammatory state of our body impacts all the different functions in our body, our energy, our sleep, our drive. I'm talking about professional drive, personal drive. I'm not even talking about sex drive, but that is also affected by this stuff. So what I tell my patients all the time is we need to test. We need to test things like neurotransmitters and your adrenal glands so we can figure out what's going on in your body. Where are you off? Is your thyroid not functioning the right way? And a lot of patients come in and they go, oh, my doctor tested my thyroid. I say, awesome. Let me see those labs so I can look at them. And then when I look at them, I look at TSH and free T4, and that's it. That's not a full thyroid panel. That's the bare minimum of what an insurance company is willing to pay for so they can write you that prescription for Ambien, so that they can write you a prescription so that you can sleep. Our bodies are not lacking in Ambien. When we can't sleep, it's not because we're not producing enough Ambien. It's because something else is going on, and we got to figure out what that is. What is the true underlying cause of insomnia? And it's inflammatory processes in our body. It's our adrenal glands not working the right way. It's our neurotransmitters, which are things like GABA, dopamine, serotonin, things like that. There's lots and lots of different neurotransmitters, by the way, and they impact sleep and all of the other different functions in our body. So it's really important so that we know why we aren't sleeping to fix that. And let me tell you what is so important about sleep, other than feeling exhausted. And I don't know about you guys, but I know when I wasn't sleeping, I felt like a terrible mama. I felt like a terrible wife. I felt like a terrible sister, a terrible daughter, and I felt like a terrible boss. And you know what? It feels really awful to feel terrible about yourself. And when we sleep, the other thing is that we heal when we sleep. So if we are not sleeping, we are not healing emotionally, physically, mentally. None of it happens if we're not sleeping. We want to be sleeping a minimum of 6 to 8 hours straight. And if you do have to get up to go pee because your adrenals woke you up, not because you actually had to go pee, and you should be able to go right back to sleep. And so this is a cortisol issue, which is produced by the adrenal glands. Again, it can be a neurotransmitter issue. There's a lot of different things, but we have to get our guts right because what gets balanced in our gut? Or hormones. Where does our immune system live? In our gut. All of these different things are so important to think about, to remember, to address. And our conventional medical world, unfortunately, doesn't have the ability to do it. They have their hands tied. They don't have the time to do it. So it's really important to make sure that when you're not sleeping, we look and see, is this a gut issue? Is it a thyroid issue? Is it a blood sugar issue? Is it a hormone imbalance issue? Is it an inflammation issue? So I hope this information resonates with you because this topic, people think sleep is so easy, but sleep is not that easy. So there are things that we can do after we take these tests and supplementation, teaching you the right foods to eat so that they can actually help you sleep better instead of impairing your ability to sleep, so that you could get a better night's rest, solid quality sleep, sleep all night long, wake up feeling rested, have amazing energy all day, and then be able to wind down when it's time to go back to sleep. So sleep should not be something that you are just reaching for all the time. Sleep should be something that you're getting every single night, and so that you can feel amazing during the day and be healthy. A lot of autoimmunities are actually tied to sleep issues, FYI.
Have a question? Email us at feelbetter@lakepointwellnesscenter.com. You could always go to feelbetterhere.com for more information, and to make an appointment, call 770-974-5215.